Alright, start this thing. This is going to be a fun one to do. Ranger blue, lightning white. Check something before we start this thing up. Get everything ready. Welcome everyone to MMS Square Garden here in MSG. It's the Tampa Bay Lightning versus the New York Rangers on opening night. What a game we got here, a rematch from the Eastern Conference Finals from last season. Starting goaltenders, it's Andrei Vasilevskiy for the Lightning, and for the Rangers, the Vezina Trophy winning Andrei Vasilevskiy. Here we go, Tampa wins the draw, and here comes the Lightning, but no way, it's stolen by Chris Kreider of the Rangers. Chris Kreider, stolen by Braden Point. Point to Kucherov. Kucherov gets bumped and steal. Kako for the Rangers. Capo. Guarded by Hedman. Hedman. Nice poke check by Vasilevskiy to Stamkos. Kucherov. Braden Point on the drive. Point. Nailed by the Ranger captain, Jacob Trouba. Trouba to Capo. Kako got drilled by Cal Footy. Kucherov. Nikita Kucherov. Point. Kucherov. Stamkos. Saves Shesterkin. And he hangs on to it. Really nice save by Igor Shesterkin, the Vezina Trophy winner from last year. Of course, last year in the East Conference Finals, these two teams played each other, with the winner going to the Tampa Bay Lightning. They won that series in 6 games. Facing one by Nick Paul. Hedman went for a shot, but he got blown up. Kravtsov with the puck. Kravtsov. Panarin scores! Artemi Panarin, the breadman's on the board for the Rangers. And the Rangers have an early 1-0 lead here to end the game. And the crowd's going nuts in New York. It's Artemi Panarin from Kravtsov to get the goal. Turnak is bumped by Panarin. Turnak is drilled by Trocheck. Sergachev to Brandon Hagel. Hagel. Nick Paul. Shot save. Shesterkin. Kravtsov. Young Kravtsov. Keandre Miller. Artemi Panarin. Panarin on the drive again. Panarin to Trocheck. Trocheck. Handled by Paul. Sergachev. Hagel. Hagel doubled by 2 Rangers. Kravtsov, and it's an offside call on the Rangers. So an early goal by Artemi Panarin. The breadman has gotten the Rangers the lead, as it's Nesterov and Philip Chino on for the draws here for each team. Face-off won by the Rangers. Dumped down by Lindgren. Sergachev behind his own net. Sergachev to the rookie, Cole Kupi. Kupi. Backhand stopped by Shesterkin. Lindgren stolen by Nesterov. Scores! Vlade Nesterov has just scored and tied this game at 1 for the Tampa Bay Lightning. Vladislav Nesterov has just tied the game for the Lightning. He was a former Detroit Red Wing, and then he signed with the Lightning in the offseason, and he's tied this game at 1. Nesterov with an unassisted goal. Fleury dumps it down. Picked up by the Rangers. Lindgren to Dryden Hunt. Of course, subbing in for the injured Sammy Blaze as a nice shot misses. Fleury, Hayden Fleury to Ross Colton. Ross Colton driving, bumped. Colton gets nailed. Cole scores! Cole Kopi, or Kopi, whatever you want to call him, has just scored his first NHL goal. What a moment for Cole here tonight, just to give the Tampa Bay Lightning a 2-1 lead here in the first period. Give that man the puck here. Yeah, Colton gives the trainer the puck for Cole's first goal in the NHL. Of course, with the injury to Anthony Cirelli, that's why he's in the lineup. It's Cole Kopi, assisted by Ross Colton and Hayden Fleury, and the Lightning have a 2-1 lead in the first period. Hagel. Nick Paul. Nice slided block. Rebound. Saved by Shesterkin. Paul again. Killorn can't get a stick on it. And here come the Rangers. A big hit to Dryden Hunt. Big hit on Lafreniere. Hagel. It looks like one of the Ranger players have lost their helmet. Stolen. Jones. No, taken by Hagel. Hagel to Fleury. Fleury. Hayden Fleury. Bumped. Hagel. Shot blocked in front. Schneider to Kako. Capo Kako. Kako. Zibanejad blocked in front. Big cough. Brandon Hagel. Hagel, bumped. I thought he was going to hit harder than that, but it's not. Oh, and a big hit on Capo Kako. Steven Stamkos has it now for the Lightning. Stamkos to Myers. Philip Myers in the stop. Oh, when the puck almost went off of Trouba's freaking stick and almost went in his own net, but still think Shesterkin got near it too. Kreider. The man that put up 50 goals last year in a stop by Vasilevsky. Steven Stamkos kicks it around the boards. Stamkos to Philip Myers. Myers to Hedman. Hedman to Kucherov. Kucherov. Stamkos. Hedman. Point. Poked away by Shesterkin. Zibanejad up to Kravtsov. Kravtsov. Good poke by Hedman. Little battle for the boards here. Trouba. Panarin. Miller. Trouba. Shoots. Stopped by Vasilevsky. And he will hang on to it with 8:31 left in the first. There's Cole Pokey, who scored his first NHL goal today. The goal that made it to the Lightning. 2 block shots ready for Philip Myers, former Nashville Predator. Here's a shot by Kravtsov, but a stop by Vasilevsky. As Hedman creamed him after he shot that puck. Here come the Lightning. Corey Perry. So the fourth line on for the Lightning. That checking line of Perry, Pierre-Albert Belmont, and Pat Maroon. Good stick again by Hedman. Kravtsov. Kravtsov backhand stopped by Vasilevsky. Big bumps here. Good battle by Kravtsov and Foudy. Patrick Maroon. Maroon, a 3-time Stanley Cup champion with the Blues and Lightning. Perry a chance. It's blocked off the stick of Keandre Miller, and Shesterkin got to that one easily. It makes the save with 6:42 left in the first, still 2-1 Tampa Bay. Third line's out here, so it's Nesterov and Philip Chino. Face-off won by Nesterov. Foudy shot is blocked. Nesterov. And Cole Pokey, and there's going to be a penalty to the Rangers. And the Rangers touch up, it's going to be a penalty. It's going to be a interference penalty on Ryan Lindgren of the Rangers. It's going to be a Tampa Bay power play, and Ryan Lindgren is not happy. And he throws his water bottle down in frustration to the penalty box. Here's your penalty. Yeah, you can't do that. So yeah, it is a Tampa Bay power play here. They throw out Stamkos and Point and Cooch. With, looks like Sergachev is out there as well. Face-off won by the Rangers. And we'll dump it down. Looks like Nesterov and Sergachev are the men in the back for the Tampa Bay Lightning. Sergachev, Kucherov, stolen by Cheadle. Philip Cheadle. Poked away. Carpenter. Nesterov. Point. Bumped. Sergachev. Kucherov. Nikita Kucherov. The Cooch. A.T.A. Kucherov. DeAndre Miller can't get it away. Kucherov. No. Sergachev. Stamkos. Point. Oh, what a big save, though, by Shesterkin. Oh, Kucherov, but another save by Shesterkin on Nikita Kucherov. Big save. There's Vasilevsky and Adam Fox, 2 pretty good players on their teams. As we have Trocheck against Steven Stamkos here in the faceoff circle. Won by Stamkos and a save by the pads of Igor Shesterkin. Now dumped down by Adam Fox. With less than a minute left in the power play here for Tampa Bay. Get a little drink before come back in the zone. Try for a rush attack there by a good stick play of Jones. Kucherov. Oh, and a stop there on Braden Point by Shesterkin. Kucherov. Sergachev. It's blocked in front by 2 different people. Oh, Kucherov again robbed by Shesterkin. What a save. Igor Shesterkin take a bow. Brilliant save on Nikita Kucherov. We're going to look at that one before we start the Nets face-off, but a big save by Igor Shesterkin. Good play around the boards by Brayden Point. And a one-timer by Kucherov and a brilliant save by Shesterkin. Here in the first period. Second power play unit on for the Lightning. Face-off won by the Rangers. Jones is drilled and Fox will dump it down over the head of Brandon Hagel. And we have 20 seconds left in the Tampa Bay power play. Hedman bank passes it to Alex Killorn. Killorn on the drive. No, he's bumped. Hedman. Victor Hedman scores a power play goal. It's Victor Hedman. And the Lightning have a 3-1 lead here in New York. Victor Hedman on the power play. No one can catch up to Hedman. And Victor Hedman's on the board. This is from Alex Killorn and Brandon Hagel on the power play. Panarin. Lindgren. Kravtsov. Trocheck on the drills. Oh, and a nice stop by Vasilevsky. Kravtsov. Trocheck. Panarin, and he's robbed by Vasilevsky. Footy. Hedman. Nick Paul. Hagel. Hagel to Paul. Good save by Shesterkin with 3:03 left in the first. It's 3-1 Tampa Bay Lightning thanks to a power play goal by Victor Hedman. And this building is stunned here in New York. Fox has already played 6 minutes, but he's a -2, so I guess the defense of Fox has not been as well as they wanted to today. Nesterov to Hedman to Colton. Colton. And Cal Pookie. Nesterov. Nesterov, Pookie, saved by Shesterkin, the rebound, nothing home. 2 minutes left in the first. Oh, Pookie just got drilled from behind by Jacob Trouba. Trouba to Kako. Kako, shot, glove saved by Vasilevsky, and he'll hang on to it with 1:31 left in the first. 3-1 Tampa Bay. So 2 games. This is only the first 2 games. The other games don't be the Vegas Golden Knights and the LA Kings. Face-offs 8-5, make it 9-5 for the Rangers. Trouba's shot and it's saved. Stopped by Vasilevsky in the corner here. Chris Kreider and Brayden Point and Victor Hedman are on the puck. Kucherov again with it. Cooch. No, he's drilled. Jacob Trouba. Trouba to Spanajad. 30 seconds left in the first. Stolen by Cooch. Chris Kreider. Kako. Spanajad, 3-second shot stopped by Vasilevsky, and he'll on to it with 1.3 seconds left in the first. And face-off won by the Lightning just for a tie-up. They'll end the first. It is 3-1 Tampa Bay Lightning after the first period. Goals by Artemi Panarin for the Rangers, and then for the Lightning, it's Vladislav Nesterov, Cole Kalpuki, and a Victor Hedman power play goal. Right now, your stats are 16-10 right now for the Lightning in shots, 14-10 for the Rangers in hits, and the Lightning are time of attack and passing. And there's only been 1 power play, which went to the Tampa Bay Lightning, which that resulted in a Victor Hedman goal. Here we go, back into Madison Square Garden here for the second period of this game. 3-1 Tampa Bay. Face-off won by the Lightning. Cal Footy. Kucherov, no! Kucherov got drilled and he's down slowly. DeAndre Miller to Chris Kreider. Zibanejad, and a stop by Vasilevsky. Early save by Andrei Vasilevsky. There's the Ranger captain, Jacob Trouba. A big leader in their organization. Face-off won there by the Lightning as there's a tie-up there, and here comes Steven Stamkos. Nice poke check by Kreider. Capo. Kreider blocked in front. Kreider again. No, it's blocked by Hedman. Kucherov to Stamkos. To Cal Footy. Kucherov. Point! Oh, and a big save by Shesterkin. Stamkos. No, he's drilled. Brayden Point scores! Brayden Point. Looks like that leg is fully healed from that injury he suffered in the playoffs last year. as Braden Point has made it 4-1 for the Lightning. Igor Shesterkin trying to get it settled, and that's why it's 4-1. Braden Point's first of the year for Stamkos and Kucherov as the top line of the Lightning have strike here. It's 4-1 Tampa Bay. Cal Foudy again for the Lightning. To Killorn. Alex Killorn's shot is nice sticked away by Keandre Miller. Miller. Kravtsov. Panarin. Panarin on drive. Stop yawning. I gotta stop yawning. Trouba. Just stolen that puck. Nice steal by Keandre Miller there on Killorn. Trocheck. Can the Rangers start getting things going maybe? No. Good D by Sergachev. And Cirelli. Bang! Big hit by Sergachev on Artemi Panarin. That was a big hit, and here comes Kalpuki. Stopped by Shesterkin. Thing tonight is most of those Tampa Bay goals have not been Shesterkin's fault. Shesterkin's made some big saves, just their defense has not been playing as well as they used to be. The Ranger defense, look, Shesterkin has 15 saves, and he's faced shots, and most of the shots that he's facing that he has went in has not been his fault. It's mainly because his defense can't tighten up and box out people. There's a chance again, no, and a nice stick away by Jones. Another stay by Shesterkin, and he'll hang on to it. 14-14 left the second, 4-1 Tampa. Face on one. Flaring! A stop by Shesterkin. Here comes Capo. Capo. Nice moves by Capo. Zibanejad! No, he can't get a shot away. That's going to be a penalty. I was going to say that probably is a penalty. Yeah, it is. It's a hooking call on Philip Myers of the Lightning, and he's going to the box. It's going to be a New York power play. And Myers can't believe it. I mean, yeah, that's a penalty. Yes, Kreider, was it Kreider that got hooked? Yeah, it was. Kreider was trying to go for a shot, but he got hooked, and here we go. It's Colton and Belmont for Lightning, and for the Rangers, that their second unit on with Philip Cheadle, and and a big save on Capo. So it's like Lafreniere and Philip Cheadle or Capo, looks like, with Fox. Yeah, it's Cheadle, Lafreniere, Capo, Fox, and Trocheck for the Rangers. Yeah, Vasilevskiy has 12 saves right now. Face off one. But a big steal by Pierre Belmont, former Avalanche. Alexi Lafreniere, former first overall pick. Here comes Vincent Trocheck. Trocheck lost the puck. Fox to Lafreniere to Trocheck. Vincent Trocheck a shot and a stop by Vasilevskiy. Turnak can't get it away. Turnet's tied to the boards. Lafreniere to Fox. Fox a shot and a stop by Vasilevskiy. Potro, no. Turnak stole it away from him. Here's Victor Hedman again. Hedman will dump it down. And looks like we got a minute left here in the Ranger power play. Philip Cheadle. Cheadle, no. Good stick by Sergachev. By Air Turnak. And a dump down. It's picked up here by Fox in his own zone. Fox to Lafreniere. Lafreniere lost again to Pierre Belmont. And Belmont, again, still with it, but Kakko stole it. Fox. Adam Fox. Capo! Big hit by Hedman, but a big save by Vasilevskiy, and Ross Colton will dump it down with 20 seconds left in the power play. 12 minutes left in the second. It is 4-1 Tampa Bay. The only goal of this period was a Tampa Bay goal, and it was scored by Braden Point. Lafreniere, Capo. Cheadle, shot is blocked by a few bodies in front. Sergachev gives it to Vasilevskiy, and Vasilevskiy will hang on to it. Looks like the power play is ended for the Rangers. Trocheck lost the draw to Paul. Turnak to Hagel. Oh my god, I can't stop y'all to Sergachev to Killorn. Killorn is bumped by Trouba. Paul to Killorn. Killorn to Paul again. Nick Paul on a save by Shesterkin. Kravtsov. To Panarin. Artemi Panarin. Kravtsov. Kravtsov. Shot stopped by Vasilevsky. Sergachev. Almost lost it. Nick Paul with it. Paul to Hagel. To Cernak. To Sergachev. Killorn. Killorn is bumped. And Trocheck has it. Hagel. Trouba. Trouba to Kravtsov again. Vitali Kravtsov. Jacob Trouba. Shot by Vasilevsky on Trouba. And he'll hang on to it with 8:53 left in the second. Face-off won by the Rangers. Trouba's bumped. Here comes Steven Stamkos on a breakaway. Stamkos, Kucherov, Stamkos! Oh, and he's robbed by the post and Shesterkin. Oh, and a 2-on-0 chance for Stamkos and Kucherov. Stamkos got both the post and Shesterkin. Oh, and Kucherov's robbed again by Shesterkin. Two miraculous saves by Igor Shesterkin on Stamkos and on Kucherov. Zibanejad at point here. Face on win by Lightning. Kucherov again off the shot and another save by Shesterkin. Taco to Fox. Finds Kreider. Chris Kreider's bumped by Foudy. Good play because he would have had a free break if he didn't. Hedman to Stamkos. This top line of the Lightning has done damage. They've only gotten one goal, but they've done a lot of things. Kucherov has drilled again. Zibanejad. Mika Zibanejad to Anna Fox. Fox backhand, and he missed the net. Capo. Zibanejad. Lindgren. Big hit on Zibanejad, and he lost his stick. Here comes Victor Hedman again. Hedman, who's won the Tampa Bay goals. Finds point. It's blocked in front by Lindgren. Fox to Kreider. Chris Kreider on the drive. Kreider's drilled by Victor Hedman, the 6'6" Victor Hedman. Hedman to Beauvillier, to Perry, to Patrick Maroon. Maroon to Perry, and it's stolen by Lindgren. Here comes Lafreniere. Less than 5 to go in the second. Again, the stick of Hedman does wonders. Pat Maroon. He goes by either Pat or Patrick Maroon. I'm just going to call him whatever. Dryden Hunt is drilled on the boards by Victor Hedman. Perry to Patrick Maroon. Maroon is bumped. Maroon still with a shot and a stop by Shesterkin. He hung on to it with 3:45 left in the second. 4-1 Tampa Bay. Our second game of the day after this will be the Vegas Golden Knights going over to the Los Angeles Kings. Face-off won here by the Rangers. Kravtsov to Panarin. Artemi Panarin, the only guy the Rangers to score today. Jones backhanded. Tipped by Panarin, but a better save by Vasilevsky. A shot by Jones goes off their own defender. It goes right to the stick of Artemi Panarin, but he tipped it right to Vasilevsky. Face-off won by the Lightning. Cole Kraupuki. Ross Colton. Colton a shot and a stop by Shesterkin. Here they come again. Here comes Kravtsov. Jones. Big hit on Jones. Waits and Trocheck a break. Oh! What a save by Vasilevsky, the big cat, with a big save on Vincent Trocheck. Trocheck had a free little small break in the zone, but what a save by the glove of Vasilevsky. Miller shot. Panarin on a stop. Oh, double big hits by the Tampa Bay defense. Kravtsov. Chances blocked away. Cernak. Vasilevsky can't find it. And he gives it to Cernak. Cernak to Vlade Nestorov. Koporki. Crowd start to get back into the game. They had some big chances. Nestorov to Reeves. Less than a minute left in the period. Reeves, Nestorov are battling for the puck. Cernak is bumped. And it's going... What? That's a penalty? Okay, why is that a penalty on Ryan Reeves? Okay, so penalty on Ryan Reeves for interference. Reeves, like I am, is saying that's not a penalty. Throwing his BioSteel water bottle down onto the floor, the penalty box, and it's don't be a penalty. That's not a friggin' penalty. How's that interference? He barely even hit the guy. He just put his hand out to him. I don't know why that's a penalty. That's a crap call. Tampa Bay back to the power play. They're 1-for-1 on the power play. They had 6 shots in their first power play. That's a friggin' terrible call. That's not roughing the passer bad like it's been on the NFL recently, but that's a bad call. Big save on Stamkos. Point to Stamkos again, but another stop by Shesterkin. Kucherov behind the net to Stamkos. Point. Cooch, backhand, note, stop by Shesterkin. That's going to end the second. 4-1 Tampa Bay Lightning. Big hits in that second period, some big saves, but the only goal in that period goes to the Lightning, and it's Brayden Point coming off from an injury from the playoffs. You can tell that Point is definitely fully healed. That guy was fast. Yeah, Point's a fast dude. He's probably one of the fastest in the NHL when healthy. And here we go, third period. So I'm going to start with the Tampa Bay power play. Face-off one here by the Lightning. Stamkos! And a big save by Shesterkin. Another stop by Shesterkin. Stamkos to Hagel. Hagel to Point. Another save by the glove of Shesterkin. And Trouba has it for the Rangers. Crunch time for the Rangers. Looks like they're down by 3. They can easily come back, though. Hedman's tied up. Point tied up. Cheadle. Stamkos. Steven Stamkos. Backhand. Stop by Shesterkin. He went on to it. Big point of this game right now so far has been the play of both teams' defenses. The Ranger defense of course, has gotten some cracks in it thanks to some good plays by the Lightning. Hedman scores out front. Ross Colton on the power play, a tip goal. It is now 5-1 5-1 Tampa Bay Lightning. A big shot by Victor Hedman and a tip in front by Ross Colton. And Brandon Hagel also an assist, so it's Ross Colton from Victor Hedman. Brandon Hagel. Capo, no, stolen by Hagel. Nick Paul. No, stolen. So a big tip in front by Ross Colton has gotten the Lightning a 5-1 lead. Nick Paul, nope. I mean, there's another goal that Shesterkin just can't do much about. Well, like I said, most of the goals today by the Lightning have not been Shesterkin's fault. It's mainly due to the fact that the Ranger defense has not been able to box out as many people. From the Lightning, only 2 goals have been really outside the... Well, really, only that one goal by Ross Colton, that tip, has been really outside of the crease. All of the Lightning goals have really been inside the crease or a little bit outside of the crease. Nick Paul, stolen by Kreider. Kravtsov. And another big part is they don't push him to the outside. That's another problem that the Rangers defense has not been doing well of. They've not been pushing people out to the corners as well. If they just do that, then it's a lot easier for Igor Shesterkin. As a big stop there by, looks like Yaroslav Halak's in the game. So Halak's in the game now for Shesterkin. Oh, and a big shot by Kucherov and a stop by Halak. They pulled Shesterkin. I wouldn't pull Shesterkin, but okay. Kravtsov. Trocheck stop and goal. Kravtsov off of Cal footing in. Vlade Kravtsov. Kravtsov has gotten on the board for the Rangers. It's now 5-2. Stamkos scores! Steven Stamkos on his way to 500 has just scored goal number 482. That's a big goal for the career of Steven Stamkos. Is now 6-2 Lightning. Stamkos from Turnak and point. It is 6-2 Tampa Bay. Panarin out front, no, and it's blocked. Steven Stamkos on the drive. Stamkos, though, is tucked away by Fox. Fox to Lafreniere. Alexei Lafreniere finds Trocheck. Trocheck shot stopped by Vasilevsky. He on to it. And again, that's Stamkos' goal. Another reason the Ranger defense has not been good tonight. They don't force them more to the corners. It's easier for goaltenders to make saves when they're forced more to the corners than they are when just almost right down the middle of the ice. Stamkos is a little pressure to the corner, but hardly was. And also, the Ranger defender screened his own goaltender. That's another reason why the Ranger defense has not been good. Keeps screening their own goaltender. Point. Nope. Stick lifted by Lindgren. Ryan Lindgren. Cheadle. Oh, big glove save by Vasilevsky. The puck bounced off his glove, but he still got a piece of it. Cole Caputi, of course, he scored for the Lightning. That was his first goal of his career. Braden Point, stolen by Lindgren. More to Lafreniere. Lafreniere missed the puck. Lindgren to Zibanejad. Zibanejad to Kreider. Kreider stick by Hedman. Caputi. Stop. Oh no! Oh, Cal Caputi just scored. Oh, what a tough break that was. Oh, off the skate of Ryan Lindgren and in. Oh, what a bad break that was. Cal Caputi has 2. Victor Hedman with the assist, but off the skate of Lindgren that went. That's a tough break for the Rangers. And the fans do not like that one. Caputi brought up here. Nesterov. Nope. Just an unlucky break for Lindgren. A save by Halak goes off his skate and in. Sometimes that happens, man. That's happened before. That's even happened when I used to play hockey. Oh, and a big hit by on Alex Killorn by Lindgren. Cal Foudy. Foudy, of course, part of the top pairing defensive in that top pairing of defense for the Lightning with Victor Hedman. If the coach allows you to play with Victor Hedman, that's a pretty good statement. Well, big chance by Hagel, and he missed the net completely. Sean went all the way into the Lightning zone. Hagel, Paul, Hillard. Out front, nope. Stopped by Halak. Trouba. Panarin, no stolen. Foudy. Jones. Trouba. Up to Trocheck. Shot stopped by Vasilevsky. Point. Panarin. Stamkos with it again. Stamkos to Kucherov. Nikita Kucherov. Cal Foudy. Stamkos, and he missed the net. Point. Big hit on Braid Point. Serchev. Kucherov scores! Nikita Kucherov. The Kuch has scored. And again, the Lightning strike for the 8th time in the game. It is now 8-2 for the Lightning. Again, another screen by their own defenseman. Kucherov from Serchev and Brain Point. Has made it 8-2 for the Lightning. This has just been abysmal. Rangers, let's see if they can regroup. They have a little bit of a road trip against the Minnesota Wild and the Winnipeg Jets. And after this, after those two, they have a home game against the Anaheim Ducks. Trouba shot blocked in front. Stolen by Cooch again. It's going to be a tough next couple games for the Rangers. What a pass by Kucherov. Kucherov again scores! Nikita Kucherov makes it 9-2. Another goal by Nikita Kucherov. It is 9-2 for the Lightning. This has just been all blown up here. Kucherov by Stamkos. Ever since the Lightning went up 3-1, this has just been all the Lightning. The Ranger crowd is stunned. They're just booing the hell out of this team. I just can't believe what's happened tonight. And again, like I said, I can blame the Ranger defense. They have not boxed out people. They have not cut people to corners, and they've kept screening their own goaltender. When you screen your own goaltender, that means they can't see anything. That's what most of the goals have been for the Lightning. Just screened plays by their own defensemen, or the defensemen don't even do anything. Cheadle. No, out to Miller. Miller. Good stop by Vasilevsky. I mean, Vasilevsky's made a couple of nice saves, but he hasn't had to do too much. There's Nikita Kucherov. He's a goal away from a hat trick. It'd be a little bit better if the team that he's playing against can actually defend. Less than 2 minutes left here in the game. 9-2 for the Lightning. It was 4-1 after the second period. And the Tampa Bay Lightning have scored 5 goals in this period. Big hit there on one of the Tampa Bay defenders. I didn't get to see that as the camera was all the way gone from me. Here's Capo's drilled by Hedman. Get a little bit of revenge for what happened earlier. Foudy. Killorn. Last minute to play in the game. Big hit on Alex Killorn. Zibanejad. Nope, off the foot of Hedman. Hedman to Hagel. Hagel out to... No, and he missed the pass. Lindgren has it for the Rangers. Kreider's bumped. Hedman. Hagel. Paul. Oh, a big hit on Nick Paul. Less than 30 seconds left. Panarin. Kravtsov. Trocheck. No. Stopped by Vasilevsky. Foudy. Stamkos. Hedman. 15 seconds left in the game. Point. Stamkos. Lindgren. Well, looks like the New York Rangers going to have to look to retool after this game. And a block in front, and that's going to end the game. 9-2 here in New York. A win for the Tampa Bay Lightning. To again beat the Rangers. A huge win for the Tampa Bay Lightning here on opening night in the NHL. Just not a good performance by the Rangers. Looks like opening night, rust has showed for the Rangers. And I mean, you just can't play like that. Same with your defenders. Your defenders can't play like that. There's that big hit on Capo by Hedman. That was beautiful. That third period, the Rangers just collapsed. They just couldn't do anything. Here we go. 3 stars. There's our game for the Lightning. It's Victor Hedman. A goal, 2 assists, and 5 hits. Nice game by him. Steven Stamkos, 6-star game. A goal, 2 assists, and a hit. Yeah, Stamkos had a good goal when he scored his first of the year. He's getting close to 500 by every game. In first third game, Nikita Kucherov, 2 goals and 1 assist. I mean, Kucherov's one of the best players in the whole league, so it makes sense. So your final stats, 40 shots on goal to 27 by the Lightning, 30 to 34 hits by the Rangers below the time of attack. There definitely was big for the Tampa Bay Lightning. They had 2 power plays the Lightning did, and they scored on both of them. The Rangers only had 1, and they didn't score on it. So hopefully the Rangers can look to rebound as they played the Minnesota Wild in Minnesota in their next game. That is definitely not going to be an easy game from the New York Rangers. The Wild, of course, are a good team, especially with their young star, Kirill Kaprizov. And for the Tampa Bay Lightning, their next game will be on a Friday game against the Columbus Blue Jackets, one of their rivals in the Metropolitan Division. It will be in Columbus for that game. So, big win for the Lightning in New York. Our next game, which will be in our next stream, which will be today, will be our last opening night game. As after this game's over, we'll look at the other 4 games. As we have the Vegas Golden Knights heading over to Crypto.com Arena in Los Angeles to face the LA Kings. Definitely is going to be a fun game to watch these two teams play. These two teams hate each other. So we'll see what they're like when they play each other. Anyway, hope to see you all for that game between the Kings and the Knights.